Hi, and welcome to the Maths Department Curriculum Evening presentation. What I'd like to do is to just quickly take you through some key ideas and some key points in you helping your son through this year, which is, of course, a key year in their educational life. The first thing to mention is that the grading system is a 1 to 9 system, and a grade 4 is a good pass. However, our expectation at St. Bond's is that all students strive to achieve at least a grade 5 or above. Most students will know their targets and they'll know what they are working to, and hopefully we will work with them in helping them achieve that grade. As you know, getting a grade 5 or above is a great advantage, whether it's to secure employment in the future or to move on to further education. The examination will consist of 3 papers, 1 non-calculator and 2 calculator papers. They are 1 hour and 30 minutes each. There is a higher and foundation tier, and these tiers will be decided by their classroom teacher and will be based on previous results in assessments and a general willingness to work hard. We will select the best tier for your son. We do leave this decision quite late, so there will be time for them to show that they are willing to work hard and they really want to sit the tier that they have chosen. So I'd like to take you straight into the resources that I think will help your son over the next year. The first one you are probably aware of already, which is Hegarty Maths. The website contains fantastic videos with full explanations, and they're always followed by a quiz. We can track their progress fully, and we have been setting homework on this platform for the last year and a bit. However, it is also an extremely useful revision tool. Students are able to choose topics that they are struggling in, and they're able to watch the video, go through the quiz, and then retake the quiz if they're not getting the result that is desired. They can also rewatch the video for some more clarification. There are hundreds upon hundreds of videos on Hegarty Maths. All of them will not be set as homework, so it is imperative that your son also goes through some of the videos of their own accord. Once they have done that, they can also complete questions from Fix Up 5 and Memory, which are 2 other features of the website, and those particular features set your son's questions on things that they got wrong previously. So they are extremely useful in improving and going towards that grade that they desire. Other websites that are useful, Corbett Maths. You have videos, practice questions, and textbook exercises. You also have a great resource called 5 a Day, which gives 5 questions every day that the students can complete in approximately 10 to 15 minutes. Another website is Mr. Barton Maths. It has revision by topic. It has GCSE Maths takeaway, so that's for the new exam, which means that there are questions, videos, and other support there. It has a GCSE Maths question of the week, which is a particular favorite of mine, and it unpacks a difficult question every single week, a question that previous cohorts found difficult. Okay, GCSE Maths Revision Infinite Questions is another great resource where you can find, as it says, almost an infinite amount of questions on any topic. The extra support will be set at the end of each half term on Hegarty Maths, and we will send you a notification about that. We will also provide them with some exam papers throughout the year, and this will be done by their teachers. I will also share a folder with your son on Google Drive that will have a wide selection of practice papers and other resources. So there should definitely not be a shortage of resources for your son. What can you do? Please check that homework is always completed. It should be in the back of their books. As we said previously, it is done on Hegarty Maths. and you can use your son's login to access his homework and check that he has been doing his homework, and you can just ask him for that login. Of course, encourage attendance to all lessons and any extra support sessions if and when they are available. As you know, due to the current situation, there aren't any extra support sessions. However, things might change. It is also recommended that students spend at least 20 minutes per day on their maths revision, and that they compose a structured maths revision timetable, which I will talk about in a minute. Students must write. It is a written exam, so them saying that they have done something on a website is not good enough. They should do all of their working out on paper and then mark their work on paper. And if you can, please provide an environment for timed exams at home. They will need that to do that about once every 2 weeks, to have an hour and a half in a quiet room, perhaps without their phone or any television, where they can sit an exam paper in exam conditions. This will be hugely beneficial for them moving forwards. So as I said, I'd like to speak to you about the revision timetable as well. It's important that they have one. We know that the most successful students, those students that get the best grades, generally have a timetable and follow it. It is best that you create the timetable together so that you can actually hold them accountable to it. That way, they will know what they're supposed to be doing, and you can also tell them if they're not doing it, and actually encourage them to do it. So the structure of a revision timetable is rather simple. I've given you a quick example here. So from 6:30 to 7 maths, from 7:30 to 8 history. However, that's not enough. I feel that for the revision timetable to be successful, it needs to be very specific. So encourage your sons to put down the topic and to put down the resource that they will be using. Students often spend 15 to 20 minutes just trying to find something to do or trying to find a resource that they want to use. If they already know those things in advance, then that whole half an hour can be spent actually revising and doing something that is useful. Please also keep the revision sessions short and to the point. So a half an hour revision session is perfect for maths. That means that they can go through a video on Hegarty Maths, which usually takes about 10 minutes, and they can complete a quiz for approximately 20 minutes. So please encourage your sons to create a revision timetable that has the subject, the actual topic that they need to do. So it should be one that they need to improve. Perhaps they know that from class or a previous exam paper, and also the resource that they will use. In this case, I've put down Hegarty Maths. Like this, and this is vitally important. As I said, we know that the most successful students have a revision timetable. So please encourage them to have one, and perhaps even put it in a public place like the fridge or the living room, where everyone in this household knows what the student is supposed to be doing and will hold them accountable if they aren't. And lastly, encourage them to get equipped. I know most students are really good at this, but they do need a scientific calculator. They do need a math set with ruler, protractor, pencil. We will provide them with compasses, so please encourage them to not bring a compass to school. And they will need a clear pencil case for the exam. They will not be allowed into the exam hall with a normal pencil case that's not see-through, so it has to be a clear pencil case. Okay? And I'd just like to thank you for taking the time to listen to our presentation. And if you do have any questions, then please do not hesitate to contact either myself or Mr. Imrith. Our contact details are right there. So if you do have any questions, or if your sons have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact us. Thank you.